Hello everyone, Stacy from Dies to Die For. Today we are going to do another kind of fall theme card, well, fall birthday pirate theme. We're going to be using our skull bones and sword die, which is a really fun die to use. Our stitched rectangle, torn rectangle, happy birthday word, and then our flag die. If you haven't seen our flag die before, it comes in apart in 3 parts, so you can cut the stripes. You can just cut this flag part, or you can cut this. This is the outline flag is what we're going to be using today. All right, let's get started with our card. This is a birthday card that I made for my nephew for his 10th birthday. It's been quite a while since I made it. I thought it was time to do the video for it. Let me separate all my pieces here. Okay, I cut the flag out, just the background part, in black, and then also one in white. The black piece is just going to be used for the pole on the flag. So I'm going to cut that off. I want to kind of make it wavy, like a flag's waving. Then I took the flag. I'm not going to do this whole flag, but you get the idea. I took my scissors and roughed the edges up like that. And I've already done our flag here all the way around, just the edges of the flag part. If it rips, all the better. It makes it look like a tattered flag. Then I took some of my Simon Hurley Gur ink in my brush and just put some brown ink different places on the flag. And I cut out our happy birthday words and the 10th in red. I already attached the 10th so that I wouldn't lose the little pieces. I just wanted to show you that quick. Now, for the stitched rectangles, I cut one out in black, and then I cut the next layer out in red, and I distressed the edges with my scissors again on the red piece, glued them down together. This is going to be our base. Oh, I forgot to attach the flagpole to the flag, so let's do that really quick. That way the majority of our flag pieces can be done. I've already made my flag for the slimline version of the card. All right, there's the start of our flag. Let's skip to the background pieces. And I cut out a stitch, or why do I keep calling that stitched? A torn edge rectangle on gray. And I just took a black pen and I made lines around it to make it look like a treasure map. Took my brown ink again and inked on it. Now the fun part, you're gonna wrinkle it all up. Am I the only one who thinks that's fun? I think wrinkling paper is fun. I don't know. And the good thing about this, using this technique, is I have kids. I always have paper that's wrinkled. They always wrinkle everything up, so I can use some of that wrinkled paper in projects like this. So it doesn't go to waste. I don't like to waste or throw things away either. Okay, once you get that done, then you're just going to find some spots on here that will be touching the base and glue it down. Maybe a couple on the edge. Could also probably use pop dots on the back of this. It might look kind of cool. Pop it up a little. We're not doing that today. We're just going to glue it down. Then those spots that you had put glue on, just press them down onto the base. Okay, stay there. Now that we have the basics done, let's go to our skull. I am going to take a little bit of the Simon Hurley Gur ink again. Just put some on my brush and just go go around the edges of the skull. Blend it kind of in the center, but I want the edges to be darker, so just blend a little in the center. Skull's super easy to ink and give that, I guess, antique kind of look, old buried bones kind of look. I'm going to use some of my Simon Hurley Wolf ink, the gray, and just add some dirty marks, I guess. Is that what you would call it? Dirty marks. Yeah. Okay, that's how easy the skull is. And I also did 2 of the bones with the ink. Now there's 2 ways you can do the eyes. Well, actually 3. You could leave it this way. Or like this, I put a black piece of paper, I just roughly cut it and glued it behind. Or you can take the pieces, the mouthpiece and nose and eyes that cut out when you're cutting the skull, and ink those and then layer them on top. For this card, we're going to go with the inked look to kind of match everything else. So let's get these pieces glued on really quick. And I know I was doing it the hard way, trying to ink the pieces. It should actually be inking on the black background. I've used this skull and these bones so many times on cards in the last few months. I can't wait to show you guys all of the things that I've done with it. Okay, we're going to set that one aside because we don't need that skull. Have this one done. I think, yes, I did use pop dots on the original skull, and guess what? I don't think that I grabbed any. Oh, I've got to have a bin with them somewhere. Oh well. You'll get the idea. I just won't glue the skull down yet. There's always has to be something that I forget to grab. You would think I have a cart with all my inks and my adhesives and everything in it. And I have this craft room that we made at Christmas time. But when I'm working on my cards at night, I bring my little cart into my bedroom and sit and watch TV. And then I forget to bring it back out here when I'm actually making a video. Back out in my craft room. Why I don't sit in my craft room, I don't know. Because I like to watch TV, or at least have the noise of the TV while I'm working. Okay, we're just going to set this on here so you get the idea. Put him right in the middle like that. I will go back later and put pop dots on them. On the original card, I also put pop dots on the bones themselves, just in the center. I think I attached the bones to the skull and then popped everything up, but this time I just glued them down, and I will pop the skull up later. Well, darn it. I am going to have to go get pop dots because I also popped up the flag. Or should we just do it different this time and glue it down like that? I am not sure. Okay, my original card, I also drew my X. This time I want to put an X on it, but I didn't really want to color it in, so I cut out a few different options for my X's. I think this card, I like this small one. I definitely know this is too big, but this one might work too. I think I'll use this on the slimline. Sorry, am I on the screen? And I'll use this smaller one on the A2 size card. We're going to put our happy word up here. And birthday is going to go down here, but because there's not enough room to put it in this little area, it's going to overlap our flag. And I can adjust my little X and put it where I want it once I get my words in place. Okay, will you guys forgive me if I run and grab my pop dots, because now I really want to finish the card and I'm going to need them for my slimline anyway. So I will be right back in 30 seconds. Okay. Sorry, I will try to remember to gather everything before I do videos, now that I have some time to actually get back to making my videos. Okay, let's put some pop dots on these guys. Let's put them all over the flag. I think that's enough. I tend to over pop dot, or dimensionals, whatever you prefer to call them. To me, they're pop dots, and I'm off screen again. Goodness gracious. I guess I'm just so out of practice doing these videos. Might help probably if I use some of that really nice editing software that I have on my computer, but I don't like to edit my videos a whole lot. I like you guys to see that I am definitely not perfect. I forget everything. I guess I want you to see who I actually am and not a perfect edited version. You don't have to be perfect to craft. It's messy and imperfect, but as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And I do have a lot more fun with my videos now than I did in the beginning. How many of you started watching my videos from, oh my goodness, has it been 2 years? 2 years ago. From 2 years ago. Any of you that have watched remember how nervous I was in my first videos? I don't really, actually a lot of you don't know this, but before my first video, I was so nervous, I threw up. This is out of my comfort zone. I don't really like to let people into my little world. But I'm getting used to it because I really like showing you guys what I do on my cards. This is the fun part of my day, and I'm so happy that kids are back in school and life is quieting down a little so that I can get back to it. Before they go, I know they just started school, but before they go on summer break next year, I am going to attempt to have all of my summertime videos done. That way there's not a big break in the summer. With all of the kids home in the summer and trying to figure everyone out, there's no quiet time around this house. I still have, I mean, some of you know I have 6 kids. 4 of them are still living at home, and it's always chaos and noise here. So there's no time for me to make a quiet video. Okay, we're gonna put the birthday just kind of like that. You want to glue it down here and just have it floating in the air, kind of like that. And there is our happy 10th birthday card. And again, this was for my nephew Nicholas's birthday. Sorry, Nicholas, it took me so long to make your video. Okay, let's try our slimline version. I already have all the pieces done. For this, I used the slimline torn edge rectangle. I made my flag the exact same way. Now, the only question on this one, I want to use this bigger X. I think I want to leave it dripping like that, like somebody painted it in, I know, in blood or something. A little gory, but that's me. I like the gore and fall and Halloween. This is my absolute favorite time of year. It's probably why I have a stockpile of cards to share with you guys, because just because I have taken the summer off of videos does not mean that I have not been making my cards. So I have all kinds of fall cards prepared. I think this one I want to put either the words down here, or we're gonna, so we can split this X up. I don't want like red here, and for me it's just aesthetics, I guess. Maybe we'll put the happy birthday up there, and our flag down here a little, and our nice red X there. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with. Let me grab my clipboard so I can glue these letters. Am I staying in the screen? And the glow board that I've done videos with before. A lot of you saw I got that in May. I had to, before, the way I had to work to make videos was a little awkward, but now it's even more awkward because the glow board's so much bigger, so I have to like work way up in front of me to be able to do my videos, and sometimes, a lot of times, I forget that I need to be on screen and not pulling everything down closer to me. I'll get back in the hang of it. Before you know it, you're gonna miss me saying, oops, I wasn't in screen, or oops, I forgot this. We better hurry up because my camera just told me the battery was low. And I didn't grab my cord to charge it. And no, I did not forget that. I thought my battery had enough life on it to not have to charge it while I was making a video. I guess I was wrong. Okay, let's get some pop dots on this. We're almost done anyway. Maybe. I'm putting pop dots off screen, but you know by now how to use the pop dots, right? If you don't know how and you don't have pop dots, get some. They are one of my favorite things in the whole world. Pop dots and glitter. I could survive with just pop dots and glitter. Okay, let's pop our flag up here, bring it to the center. The nice thing about the setup that I have now, though, is that I have the camera right in front of me, or kind of above me a little, so I can see the second that I'm off screen, so I don't get to the end and like, oh, I made that entire card off screen, let's make another video. Okay, should our little X go right there? Maybe I should have popped that up. But right, there is our slimline version. I hope you enjoyed today's video using our skull, bones, and sword die. I will show you more videos using that die coming up very soon. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And all of the products that I used you can find on our website, shopscrapbook101.com. We will see you again next week, Tuesday. Have a great day.